What's up, everybody? Rock Boo Sound here. So this is the build that I have been kind of dueling my friends in. Dueling a couple people in Stormhaven. I made a couple changes since then. I haven't put this build video out yet. I've been playing around with the Frost Staff, and it got me thinking, I wonder if I can root and CC people using a double Destro build. The reason I'm putting this build out right now, I'll be quite honest, is because I saw Helium wanted to do a double bit of Destro build. Now, I don't know if he plans on doing the same thing. He could be doing something totally different. But I wanted to get it out there so people didn't think I was trying to snake this from him. The gear setup, I got online to test the CC component of the build. I'd already had fortified brass on, and I was wearing spell power cure just from a different setup I had. And then my friends came in and they actually wanted to duel. So transmutation just seemed to work better for the build. So that's what I ended up going with. I know Helium put that out in his build video. By no means am I claiming that I came up with this build. I run a million different setups. I change just about daily. Sometimes I have spinners on, sometimes I have shackle breaker, sometimes I have Cyrodiil's light, but this is what I was using in the duels. So let's get right into it. I have magplar, Ice Staff of Transmutation. It's precise. It was the only one I had in the bank. I'll probably make this sturdy, and I'll put I don't know what kind of glyph on there yet. Shocker Fire, obviously, and maybe a spell damage. I don't know, we'll have to see. Front bar, we have a Nirnhone Lightning Staff with the shock damage enchant. Then we have 2-piece Scoria with triglyphs. I always put triglyphs on the big pieces. You may not need it with this build. I just like the extra stamina. You give it a try with the max magic up first. They're cheap. If you don't like it, you can put the triglyphs on and try that as well. So you've got 5-piece light fortified brass. And these are both heavy. If you can do 5 1 and 1, do 5 1 and 1. And then we have transmutation jewelry, 1 spell damage, 2 magic recovery. I'm gonna play around with these. So far, it doesn't seem like I need the extra spell damage in the duel scenario. Haven't really tested this in open world. I'm gonna play with it. We'll see what happens. Food, we're using Tri-Food, which I don't have ever for some reason. I'm always using it. I tried the citrus fillet. It works okay. You get about 2200 recovery. If you do that, make sure you use the triglyphs and switch those glyphs to spell damage, I would probably say. Now, champion points. This is room. There's room to be moved around. I had one of the people I was dueling kind of get me to try something different with them this time, and I didn't like it, and when I went to put them back, I couldn't remember where they were. I dueled some more, was still winning, so the CP setup works. I've got 66 in Ironclad, 15 in Resistant, sorry I keep flipping screens, 46 in Light Armor Focus, 26 in Thick Skinned, 43 in Hardy, 37 in Elemental Defender. Now, when you look at the character sheet, your physical resistances are a little bit lower. That's why I went higher in the Hardy. And 27 in Quick Recovery. Then I've got 61 in Warlord, 11 in Siphoner, 64 in Arcanist, 41 in Tenacity, 31 in Tumbling, and 52 in Shadow Lord. 49 in Blessed, 52 in Elfborn, 64 in Elemental Expert, 6 in Staff Expert, 37 in Master at Arms. You can probably take these out and put them in Master at Arms. I don't know why I have them there. And then 52 in Thaumaturge. CP, a lot of the time it should cater to how you play. Like if you roll a lot, then you obviously want to put more in Tumbling. If you jab a lot, damage over time is going to suit you. If you clench a lot, then maybe you want to have a few more into what's it called? Master at Arms. So play around with it. Make sure it's comfortable for you. Now, how you use this build, or how I use this build. So if I'm dueling, drop my rune and my cleanse. That way, as soon as I take damage, the transmutation procs. And with that, the entropy. And then I clench him right away with the ice staff. You can't see the root on that guy, but he's rooted. Then I go into my alley drain, vampire's vein, and purifying light. Now I just go back to my back bar, reapply my buffs, do the same thing again, and just kind of burn them out of resources. You can quench them every once in a while just to be super annoying if you can't get the ice one to stick. And I just keep flying through my rotation. After a while, in the ice route, if it's a magic character especially, they're gonna start to get low on stam. So that's when you want to start pushing in for the kill. If you can get them rooted, you can see they're not breaking free. Hit them with a clench right away. Make sure you've got your dots on them. That clench, and then bats. And you can either jab spam, or you can clench spam. It's totally up to you. Obviously, you want to get a light attack in there. If it doesn't work within like 2-3 clenches, back off and start reapplying your buffs. You don't want to burn yourself out of magic. Reapply your dots. Cleanse anything that he might have put on you. Drop your rune. And then the same thing again. So let's go over that one more time. Entropy, ice root, alley drain, vampire's vein, purifying light, clench, and just keep going through that. However you like to do it. It's really not set in stone. The more random you are, the more it throws them off guard. And then once you see they're really CC'd, or if you can just burst them, get in there and start doing your jab spam with your bats on. Always make sure when you're doing your jab spam and your bats that you've got purifying light on. Yeah, that's the build. I don't know how this is going to work in open world without mistform, but we're going to give it a go. Did I say we're using tripods? We're using tripods. Here, I'll give you guys a look at the character sheet too while we're at it. So, you get 2300 spell damage, 30,000 maximum magicka, 1500 recovery, 30,000 spell resistance, and almost 30,000 physical resistance with 2200 crit resistance. Now that crit resistance is without taking any damage. Let's see if we can take some. $3,400 crit resistance with that proc, and we got 32% crit too, which is not bad. We are using the Apprentice Mundus for spell damage. Yeah, so far I'm super happy with the build. I hope you guys enjoy it. Remember to customize it to your needs, and I will catch you guys on the next one. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Peace out.